Hey, how are you? My name's Ian Williams, and I'm here promoting Athenian ambrosia. I have a lot to tell you about. Now let's start off by asking some questions. Have you ever been called a geek?
Many times. By Miss Amici, by Mr. Arfwitson.
Yes, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. How about you, sir? Have you ever been called a wimp or anything of the sort?
That I have.
And you? Yeah, you look like a loser. You ever been called a loser? That's right. But let me show you what can happen once you take this amazing pill. See, first this guy was a loser. He was a crier. He was a loser. But then, once he got our amazing product, he became a bodybuilder. He's done all kinds of amazing magazine covers and everything. You could be just like him. Let me have my Francisco partner tell you all about everything.
Well, you see, our Athenian ambrosia, it's a simple food product. All you take is these gummy bites right here that we put in the package for you, and you take 2 a day for 2 weeks, and you'll be looking like a stud. We have a picture for you.
Oh, here we have Ian before he took any of these wonderful pills. And he could not bowl. He couldn't even lift the bowling ball. And in this next picture, here we have him as a massive stud throwing that ball down the lane and bowling a strike. Now, for our next example, we'll go over to Robbie. Here you go.
For our next example, it's also another situation with Ian. Now, you see, he thought that he could climb trees. And so you can see from this picture, he is obviously trying to climb a tree. But after taking the wonderful gummy bites, the ambrosia, he turned into an actual monkey and was able to climb the trees much better.
Also, another thing I struggled with is I was a really big kayaker back in the day. The only problem was I didn't own a kayak or know anything about kayaking or anything. So, that was sort of a problem. But then, once I tried this amazing wonder product, I was kayaking in days. I was already one of the best in the nation. That's amazing.
Gummy bites has worked for me too. I used to just dabble in a little bit of everything. I used to do a little motocross, and I used to do a little bit of everything. I wasn't that good at first. People used to make fun of me, call me flat tire, stuff like that. Used to pass me up on the racetrack. Yeah. But after taking gummy bites, I was doing laps around the other kids. Just, it works for you. I would take it. Here's me go.
So, here we have another example of Ian's failed childhood. He really wanted to be a mountain biker, but every single time he got on the bike, he was so fat that the tires went flat. Here he is crying, but after he took our Athenian ambrosia, he was the best mountain biker in the world. Here's to Robbie.
Here's another prime example of what the ambrosia can do for you. Here we have just, some run-of-the-mill guy, and after taking the ambrosia, it's obvious that he became a world-class surfer, and he is obviously very good now.
Well, as we all know Miss Amici. She's an okay dart thrower. She was a competition. She does well. But after taking our ambrosia, the gummy bites, she's #1. She went to tournaments. She went to Spain just yesterday. That's why she left early. They said it was her birthday. No, it was dart. Spain. All because of our ambrosia. Here's Ian.
You're hearing a lot of examples from me. I lived a very troubled life before this product, and I really think it's a lifesaver. Honestly, for 23 payments of $19.99 and 3 cents, it's the best buy I've ever had. And honestly, just to prove it to you, we would like to include this super free gift. It's a free burning hot CD created just by Robbie the other day. And you know what? We'll burn one fresh for you if you call in the next 63 seconds.
And we're back. That's Robbie.
Burning hot. That is so hot. It is burning right now as we speak. You don't even know how hot that is. Hot, fresh off the CD maker.
It's not.
That's really hot.
Yet.
That's
a little. Wait, hold.
It's not supposed to be that hot. If yours is that hot, send it back. We'll refund your money
right away.
Right away.
Burning hot. Not
burning
even
hot CD. Just
don't.
don't.
Worry about that. If it comes out like that, don't worry.
We're gonna move on. Ignore the flames as we speak. Here we have a cut. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. That was a weird little technical difficulty. As you can see, our CD is still intact and still playable. So, if you like one of these burning hot CDs, get them while they're on fire. So we're going to go to our next thing. One thing that really caused me a lot of problems is I really aspired to be a professional scooterist. You know, I really wanted to live the dream of a professional racerist, but I lacked skill and money, time, friends, family. Pretty much, I just really needed help. But this product saved my life. I lost 63 pounds. 63 pounds in 3 minutes on the Athenian Ambrosia diet. And that brought me up to skate with the best of them. Yes, I said skate. I moved up from scootering to skateboarding. Here I am doing a 900. Yeah, that's right. Athenian Ambrosia.
You thought Tony Hawk was the only one? Next we have Robbie.
As you can see by this picture, I was, once very weak and unable to string my bow, but after taking this ambrosia, I was able to increase my strength and became strong enough to string, the toughest of bows and even shoot composite bows. It was amazing. And, by the way, when you buy this, you will also get a free hair dryer, which is waterproof and will work underwater or in your bathtub or anywhere.
I have this problem every day. I don't know about you guys. I'm sorry, I have to go off on a tangent here. Every time I get in the shower, I just feel like my hair is too wet. And what
What do you have to do? You have to dry your hair. It doesn't matter that you're in the shower. You have to get your hair dry. So what do? You need a waterproof hair dryer. What do you think, Francisco?
Only 3 test subjects have died.
Only 3. We've tested it maybe 4 times, and only 3 have died. The product's safe. 100% safe. Don't even worry about it, alright? So if you call now, we're going to throw in the waterproof hair dryer. All yours.
I'd like to talk about my professional hockey career. You see, obviously, as you've seen much throughout this episode, I have been a very, very troubled person. And something that I was very much into was professional hockey. Unfortunately, I didn't quite fit into the professional hockey scene. A lot of it had to do with the fact that I thought a soccer ball and a puck were the same thing. But it happens to the best of them. And now they call me Wayne Gretzky, the Great One. Or sometimes they call me Ian. Yeah.
They're similar.
So just choose your potion.
The potions also worked for Ian in his career of, he wanted to be a pilot at one time. He used to dabble in a little bit of doing model planes and flying planes. As you can see here, he looks a little special. That he is. We can't deny that.
Pink airplane.
But
I have to say
it brings out his eyes. I really do think
that
so.
it does. I have to agree.
And he took our ambrosia pills, and now he's flying planes for Southwest. It may not be the best airline company but he gets paid. That's what counts. Here you go, Miguel.
So Robbie also, I think he really wanted to be a tennis player. Maybe he also wanted to be a little Asian, but we're not sure. But here he is, obviously confusing a whoosh racket with a tennis racket. I mean, they're kind of similar, but not really. I'm sorry, Robbie. But anyways, now he plays with Vanessa Williams and all them. Vanessa's also related to Ian. Note the last name.
She's my little sister. She looks the same as me. You see the resemblance? Just wait. I'll give you a double take. Right there. Did you see the hair? Vanessa.
So now we're going to go to Robbie for our last example of our wonderful Athenian ambrosia.
As you have heard earlier, Ian was obviously very weak in many different categories of his life. But following taking this ambrosia, he was able to become more muscular, stronger, taller, bigger. Yes, the moment he took it, he was immediately growing. It was almost as if, he was on Mario or something, and, he just ate a mushroom.
So we just want to tell you, we'd like you to call in the next 4 hours and 39 minutes I think we have left. So 3 seconds. So if you call within them, we'll be happy to throw in Robbie's burn-in hot CD.
Smoking.
Smoking. And so here's Miguel to finish it off.
All right, well, as you've seen, sometimes Ian becomes a little speechless here. It's not because he doesn't know what to say. It's just that our product is so great that he cannot find the correct words to describe it. In the end, buy our Athenian ambrosia because you know it's only for the best.